K92, Virginia's #1 hit music station in studio. The David Archuleta with Danny and Zach. And Channel 10 in studio. They'll have a little video of this later, scaring the crap out of me with Charles.
Hey, Charles.
We had a videographer that has done stuff with the show before, and he said yesterday, sent me some text, said, "Oh, I'll be there."
Okay.
And then, David, you are you that innocent? You don't know your fans love you so much they will do crazy things? I mean, are you? Because they are.
What is that? What does crazy mean?
Like they're showing up in the bushes. They're calling Sophie, our receptionist, who you will have to meet.
Yes.
Has about had it with about a half dozen of your fans.
I'm sorry.
So you can thank Sophie for running interference for you.
I know. So we're expecting this dude that we know to show up, Greg, and when someone who's not Greg comes in with the camera,
and heavily bearded, we can say.
Right.
Very. How long does it take to grow that, Charles? 2 months? No, hush your mouth. That's
Zach's
a
been
lot.
trying for a year. Look where he's gotten. Yeah.
2 months. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how do you make your face push the hair out? Like I forgot. You're trying to make it go out more.
Like the Play-Doh French fries.
Right. Exactly. So I'm thinking when Charles walks in all bearded and we don't see Greg, who we know, I'm thinking, all right, well, Greg was jumped outside, thrown in the bushes.
That's exactly what I thought.
And this
Zach.
person has come in with the camera
I
instead.
thought maybe because they're driving from Michigan. I know that for a fact. Maybe they're listening this morning and they'll call. There are fans driving from Michigan,
Pennsylvania.
I mean, all over this area, but with hours, this signal throws out in about 3 hours each direction. So they're driving from all over for you tonight.
Oh wow! Well, I hope that's.
How
worth
do you
it.
not? I mean, he can't. He's got to know this.
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does either. Because off the air, he was just kind of like what stuff? I'm like, your fans are really passionate.
Yes.
And he's just like, what? How? I'll give you his emails. I'll give them, and you can read them on the plane and just enjoy because they love you, my friend. And we love you. We're excited to have you here.
Thank you.
And it was kind of cool hearing you vibe with the Bruno Mars song.
Oh, I love that song. I think it's such a good song.
You're a huge fan of pop music, aren't you?
I am.
Like
Bruno
melodic
Mars, yeah.
pop music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's great stuff.
Because
I love hearing just like real good songs on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love Chantel's song too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you met her yet?
Oh yeah, I love Chantel. She's
You
one
had
of my
to
really
tell
good
her.
friends.
Somebody thought I was singing that song. So a listener friend called the radio station. They thought that was my song.
We'll go ahead for David's
Oh,
benefit.
really?
Yeah, we'll clear up that
Do you
rumor
sing?
right now.
Do you sing,
Yes,
Monica?
she
Yeah,
does.
just a little bit.
She
Just a
does,
little
David.
taste.
Just a little.
Sure.
Yeah.
David, we'd like to give you. This is some of Miss Monica. These are songs that we actually play on the radio. Monica did a version of Bruno Mars.
Oh yeah.
Oh, his eyes are wide, alert, yes, because he's fiending.
Okay, that's Monica at her best right there. This is what
I
Monica
wanna hear
submitted.
the rest.
Oh well, this is better.
Here's the rest.
This is. Or should I give him the other one?
Which one? The weave?
The one from the other day.
Yeah, give him that one.
Oh, my goodness,
Yeah.
yes. On a
Monica-
tired day after the show at 10 o'clock, 10:01, that's when I fall out my head, hits the
Oh.
table. Yeah.
Right. So Monica at her best, we just heard, and this is Monica, which she usually produces, and we play on the air. Oh no, that's her man singing about her. I'm sorry.
I really need you tonight. Yes, because I'm going out tonight.
The smile just went away from David Archuleta.
Gotta have my wings tonight.
It's the first time David Archuleta's smile has left his face. Is right there.
Oh no.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a little auto-tune.
There was a song,
Oh, wow.
David, that Monica produced for us to play on the air, fun song, a parody song, and we're not going to play it, but I think during your visit today, we may have to just play it and premiere it.
That
while David's
song.
here.
It's kind of
I'm not
long,
allowed?
Danny.
It is
It's
kind
kind
of
of
long.
long.
All right,
I
fair
don't know.
enough.
Maybe it's just like a little snippet. It's really, it's terrible.
Well, I'll tell you right now, because Mike is just dying to play a little. Did you guys figure out what song you want to do?
We figured we'd just do Elevator.
Elevator is the
unless
new
you
song.
wanted to hear something else.
And the CD, you are the. How could he be this nice?
Well, he's like, I'll play whatever you want.
This is great. I love being treated nice.
We don't know how to handle it.
I know. David Archuleta in studio. The new CD is out this Tuesday. It's called The Other Side of Down. David Archuleta, give it up.
Thank you. Sorry for my morning voice, by the way.
We'll play some of Monica's morning voice in a few minutes here. Make you feel better.
Ooh, oh, oh, oh. I had had a dream last night, I didn't know which floor to get off on. Hey. The doors they opened on 4 and 5 and 6, and you were gone, all gone. I didn't understand, I didn't want to know. At least I took a chance, I had to let it go. Elevator goes up, elevator come down, and you just go with the flow till your feet are back on the ground. It's an endless ride. Sometimes it takes you up, sometimes it tears you down inside. But it's the butterflies that keep you feeling so. I can't do that. So alive, you gotta get back that high. And in my dream last night, the doors they finally shut, and I was there somewhere, alone in my reality, inside an empty box that's filled with air. But I don't care, no. Next time I'll get it right. Next time I'll be okay. I'll have a different dream tonight. Tomorrow's another day. Elevator goes up, elevator come down, and you just go with the flow till your feet are back on the ground. It's an endless ride. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes it tears you down inside. But it's the butterflies keep you feeling so alive, so alive. You gotta get back that high. You'll never know what you're gonna get. What you don't expect can come and find you. If you laugh or cry, you run and hide. But it's alright. Elevator goes up, elevator come down, and you just go with the flow till your feet are back on the ground. It's an endless ride. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes it tears you down inside. But it's the butterflies that keep you feeling so alive, so alive. You gotta get back that high. Elevator goes up, elevator come down, and you just go with the flow till your feet are back on the ground. Yeah, 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 yeah. You gotta get back that high.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That is so
Sorry, I
good.
couldn't hit those notes in the morning.
Whoa, yeah, you did. Yeah, a lot of singers would just talk that part early in the morning. But that's why you are. That's why. But all right.
thank you.
Let me ask you something serious. This is David Archuleta, who is singing live on K92.
Very
Amazing.
exciting.
Not very well. So.
No, oh my God.
Super.
But we're enjoying our time very much talking with you.
Thank you.
Don't misunderstand what I'm about to say here. But do you find that you are much more comfortable communicating with your music than just talking in person sometimes in these interviews? Because you just open. I mean, I'm just being honest here that we're enjoying the conversation, but as soon as the song starts, it's like he opens
falls
up
into the
and he
music.
is,
Right.
and he's just he's a nice person,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden you're a big star.
Oh, I guess it's easier to. I guess it's just easier to communicate through music because I either talk too much or I don't talk enough as when I'm talking. So it's easier to get to the point with music.
Yeah, and so sometimes it is more comfortable for you through the music.
Yeah.
Is somebody? There was a text of 52353 wanting David to kind of talk about American Idol and the new season, the new judges. Do you have any thoughts about that?
It's. I guess I heard that Jennifer Lopez and Steven Tyler official judges now, so I think it'll be interesting. I like having someone Hispanic on the
There you
judge
go.
panel. Yeah. Like, yeah.
But they say she's
Have
not.
that.
She's going to be very, very timid. Jennifer Lopez. Well, not timid, but just
Really?
she's going to be very nice. I know,
Oh,
which is
okay.
she's Jenny from the block. She's from the Bronx. She should have some attitude.
That's right.
That she's got.
But she's supposed to be the nice one, I guess. This
Yeah,
season. She's gonna
that's
be
the
a
way
little-
they're kind of said. I heard that they're actually, because they had their first set of auditions together, and they've put Randy on the end seat
Yeah,
now,
he's
the
the
one
Simon
that
now.
Simon used to sit in. They're kind of
Randy.
putting him over there. So
That's crazy.
And did you American Idol? Obviously, who was shocked that David didn't win American Idol?
me.
I was shocked. Were you shocked when he didn't win?
Did win.
Well, you did win. But Archuleta, and that was a very surprising result.
Not really. I mean,
You're so humble.
I wasn't. I mean, I think the most surprising thing. Well, for me, the most surprising thing was that. I mean, me and David Cook were both pretty surprised to be there. We were just like, oh my gosh, like, we can't. I mean,
watching the show, none of us were.
I mean, for me, I was like, well, I wasn't surprised that he was there just because he was amazing every single week, and it just like he kept getting better. It almost seemed like, and I don't know. After all that and everything that's going on, you just can't believe that you're there after everything, because it's like such a long process and so much goes on, and you're just like, wow, I can't.
Do you think
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah. At times, did you think it was too much? Like you had to learn the songs for the show and then do a Ford commercial and then do
Ford commercials? Those are usually kind of the relaxing thing to do in the week, because everything else was so crazy.
Right.
Everything was always hectic. And it was always just like, go, do this. And, oh, by the way, to make sure you have time to rehearse for your song that you have to sing Tuesday and get judged on in front of millions of people.
That's true.
But it taught me a lot. It taught me patience. It taught me to learn how to multitask and just kind of have things happen at this, spur of the moment and expect the unexpected to happen. It's prepared me well for what's happening now.
One of a lot of the stars that have gone through the American Idol process, Crystal Bowersox most recently, they have like a moment where they almost leave the show. Did you ever have? I mean, be honest. I mean, it could have been you didn't verbalize it to anybody, but did you ever have any moment where you just said, you know what, I can't, and this has got to stop because it's too much?
I mean, there are definitely moments where everyone is feeling very overwhelmed, but everyone's really happy to be there.
But you were 16 when you were on the show, so it's a lot more
16, 17,
yeah.
It was, I mean, there was a lot going on, but it's just at the same time we're so thankful to be there, and it's kind of the point where it's like, it's where you find out if you really want to do this or not, or find out how it is that you really want to be doing music, because it kind of American Idol's great. It's boot camp for singers, and it throws everything at you at once to say, do you really, this is everything you're going to go through. Do you really want to do this? And it helped me know yes, I do want to do this. So that's what was good. Even though sometimes there are moments where like, I don't think I can get through this. I can't. It's like, am I going to still be alive by the end of this week?
Well, you had, in addition to the American Idol machine, David kind of was like in the tabloids because of your father in the audience. And so that kind of became a thing, too, that not many people really have had to deal with that. You might have had the worst kind of like press drama.
It was pretty dramatic. It was, I mean... It went from like, okay, figuring out the song, and I also was the only minor, so that I was the only person who, other people had their parents there, but I was the only one left. That
you had to, like it was a legal thing. You have to have
I was supposed to, and so I had school as well, so that would take out a few hours of each day, so I was usually the last person at the studios because I had to stay for school, especially if it took longer, if the day was going longer.
Right.
And I mean, it was just funny to see how it just gradually, like, I didn't know what was going on. It was the interviews. I'd find out what was going on from the interviews. So it's like really interesting, like, oh, my dad doesn't give me water. I haven't heard that one before.
That's pretty dramatic.
Like, or like all the contestants were against me one time apparently, and it's interesting the things that people come up with, and it's it's just
Now, is your dad still very involved in your career? Because I kind of didn't know if maybe he was going to be here today. I wasn't sure.
No, I mean, he doesn't really travel with me. And I mean, I have my parents come. Sometimes I have my mom come. Sometimes I have my dad come. Sometimes I have my aunt come. It just depends on what kind of thing it is. And it's like, oh, this would be good to have this person. Because sometimes I can bring an extra person, and my siblings are in school.
You could have brought your whole family for what you're doing for us, David.
No.
You could have brought all of them.
No.
What